The woman was about to climb down from a staircase that was 800 feet high when she stepped onto the ladder. Suddenly, the bolts on both sides and the ladder itself disappeared, and the ladder broke. If her friend hadn't reacted so quickly, they both would have fallen. The woman was swinging in mid-air while the ladder had already fallen completely. Her friend quickly wrapped a safety rope around a pole, pressed her feet firmly against the top of the tower, and used all her strength to pull the woman up. Once the woman regained her balance, she slowly started to climb up, but at that moment, the friend slipped, and the woman fell back to where she had been. This mistake made the friend even more cautious. The woman quickly grabbed onto the broken ladder and used all her strength to climb up. With her friend's help, the woman finally made it back to the top of the tower. This was a terrifying experience, and the woman couldn't calm down. After taking a moment to calm down, they were faced with a harsh reality. Now, even the ladder was gone. How could they get back to the ground, which was 3 kilometers away? What was even more hopeless was that when the woman had fallen, the backpack with food and water had dropped onto the signal dish. The woman picked up her phone to call for help, but there was no signal at that height. If they couldn't reach anyone, the only outcome for them would be a tragic one. Suddenly, the friend had an idea. She typed a distress message and clicked send. Then, she tied the phone to the safety rope and slowly lowered it. As long as they got a signal, they would hear the sent successfully notification. But the rope was too short, and the sound they were waiting for never came. To lower it further, the friend decided to climb onto the remaining 1-meter ladder. She held onto the ladder with her left hand and hung herself in midair while using her other hand to hold the safety rope, trying to lower the phone as much as possible. But the message still didn't send, and with no strength left, the friend had to give up. Then, they thought of another idea, to send the phone to the ground. The friend took off one of her shoes, placed the phone inside, and, to make sure it was well protected, stuffed her underwear inside too. Once they were sure the phone wouldn't move around, they threw it down from the signal tower. Now, all they could do was wait. Just then, they noticed someone under the tower. They started shouting desperately, but no one noticed them. However, a dog found the broken phone. Unfortunately, the dog couldn't help them. To get the man's attention, the woman threw one of her shoes down. But when the man saw the shoe, he simply dropped it and walked away. They were now both hungry and thirsty. If they kept waiting like this, they would only get weaker. They needed to find a way to get water soon.